Hi, welcome back. So, recently I had a conversation with a very talented photographer slash videographer in the country. His name is Muzi Simelane and he goes by Birth Media. Now, I'd normally just jump into the video, but I have a disclaimer. The day before, I was shooting another project with him, and he told me, hey, tomorrow I'm actually shooting a corporate gig. Do you mind tagging along? And not to say that I don't have work, but I was like, corporate gig, I have some experience in that, but I've never actually done one with another videographer. Mostly I do it by myself or I'm assisted by a photographer. So I was like, let me just jump on this opportunity. And on top of that, he rented out equipment. So he was going to have 3 Sony A7 IIIs. That sounded weird. Anyway, so I decided to tag along. Now, when we got there, we were working together, shooting the thing, talking to the clients, a bit corporate-y, but we had fun and a lot was learned on my part. And it just goes to show that if you do work together, I know I'm starting to sound a bit cliche when I say these things, you do gain a lot from it. Because sometimes you're actually in a creative rut and just being around other creatives will help you, just galvanize yourself or inspire you in some way. So that led up to me going, hey, why don't we just shoot a podcast after this? And this is where the things got complicated because when we actually got to the sets of our now shoots, we had packed up doing the corporate gig. Now we're back to, my sets, a control set. And I asked for the opportunity to actually rig up everything by myself because I just wanted to gain more experience when it comes to handling that much equipment. I didn't want to have someone there just teaching me or guiding me through it all so that I can reaffirm to myself that I know how to work with more equipment. I just wanted to figure out if I shot it, how would I do it? And then from there, if I have more people on the set, it makes the whole thing a bit quicker. So I set it up and we had the conversation. And I think the conversation was amazing. But this is where things got tricky because the memory card that was our main camera, which was shooting the wide angle with both of us and recording the main audio, unfortunately the camera's memory ran out and we lost that. But it's about improvising. You have to be on the field and you have to adjust and learn and pivot so you can solve what's in front of you. You can never just throw your hands up in the air and say, you know what? I give up. I failed. And that's what I love about this. And obviously having Muzi there with me made everything just better. We're laughing about it. I'm just honored to give you guys this conversation, and I'm honored for Muzi actually saying, hey, let's do this. Because he rented out the equipment, mind you. So he was also going out of his way to actually make this happen. So shout out to Muzi. And without any further ado, here's the conversation. All right. Checking all mics. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. But speak normally, I guess.
Okay. Dango.
All right. I don't know which camera we're supposed to be looking at.
I don't know, it's this one or that one? Oh, but we can't look. Just with this one.
Okay, let me introduce you actually.
That's fine.
So I'll start there, introduce you, then it will open to the wide, and then you'll introduce yourself if anything.
Okay, that's
Hi guys. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Clap test.
Let's go.
Hi guys. Oh.
Okay, let's go.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I am with a very, very special guest. I've been doing this series where I've been going around the country, even though I stopped doing it, but I'm going to revive it. I've been doing a series where I've been going around the country just talking to creatives, trying to figure out how they think in the economy and country that we're in, where it is very difficult, if I can put it that way, for you to follow your passion and try and commit to it in a very professional way. So I'm trying to revive that series, and today we have a very, very special guest. We have none other than Birth Media.
Hi everyone, my name is Muzi Simelane, but the full name is Muzutini. I go by, most people call me Birth Media because I think that's what most people know me for.
Why
Birth Media? Yeah. I don't know, man. It's because I give birth to content. So
is that always been the case? When you thought of right now I'm gonna create whatever platform I'm creating, because I'm assuming you started with social media.
Definitely. Okay, at first I think started shooting when I was in Pretoria because I used to stay in Pretoria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah. I used to stay in Pretoria.
All right.
So what happened was started taking pictures. Okay, in fact I bought a camera. I was like, boy, I was like, let me just buy a camera because I'm shooting all the time.
Okay.
So I bought a camera And then most photographers and the watermarks lapendas some exactly that. So at first it was music contents.
Okay.
So after that, ngabhala ke music contents using that as my watermark. So I shoot. There's this lady nje, I think Tabi, so and did Bagakama. And there's this other lady, we used to call her teacher Ingzindli. So we used to like take pictures and shoot randomly. So watermarking and music contents. But I felt like it sounds weird.
Sounds too long also.
Exactly.
Like the Muzi
Content. And then there was a signature thing like Muzi Abeka. So then the contents are like, nah, that doesn't look good. So I removed it completely. So when I got to Swaz, then I was like, hey guys, I need to start taking this thing seriously. So thought of a name, and then I just randomly thought of Beth. I was like, Beth, okay, yeah, actually Beth. Because I felt like it's a standard name, but then no one would think of it. Exactly. So I'm like, Beth, what is it for? Beth Media? Yeah, okay, sure. Because Beth Media is more like, you see most other people about like Muzi photography, blah blah photography. So give me, it wasn't just photography. The whole idea behind Beth Media was not just photography.
Because you do both currently.
Exactly, do video and
photography.
So in my head, I'm thinking, nah, let me just do it Beth Media because I deal with media. Exactly. So then I was like, actually, yeah, I'm giving birth to content. So that's how then I solidified to look Beth Media. Because no, Beth Media it is.
Well, to me, he messed up because he was supposed to use Muzi Media.
But no, hey, guys, no. Okay, what if I decide not to work there and then I hire people?
Oh yeah, true. Now it's now, but I mean, not necessarily. Okay, the only issue that I'd have there is that what would Muzi mean in the context of the media?
Exactly, that's another thing.
Yeah, so the birth gives content to the media. Which are birthing media. So,
exactly.
Okay, so it makes sense.
Yeah, so
I don't know. I just like us to put our own names in our marketing. So to me, that's why I even use my handle, Pambili TV, because I want that. It's not just about that. It's my name. There's also like the where I come from, this is what in it.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I understand.
So
I
also,
get it.
Also, it was overcompensating because Minane Swati.
Siya boy.
Yeah.
Baba siyasibamba. Baba sebuya phela.
So it felt like I was reclaiming that element.
Okay, no, I understand.
Yeah,
I understand. So
I get you. Makes sense. Okay, so now it's 2017, 2018, then you come back to Swaziland, you decide to do Birth Media, taking it more seriously.
But firstly, sorry, before I started working with these guys, Slaughter and Pindo.
Okay. Where's in Pretoria?
Immediately I came back.
But that's why I'm trying to tell the story of you.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool, yeah. Relax. I get you though.
No,
I get you.
Do you know why I was thinking like this? So we're both videographers, and we also have this mindset of like we understand that equipment, there's time. Well, so I think he's also coming from that frame of mind. But relax.
I get you. Okay, I get you.
So you're back in the country, and you want to take this more seriously. Birth Media just came to life.
Okay.
Now tell me of the next step. What you're going to tell me right now? How did it start? What was the beginnings?
So I decided that while I was still in Pretoria, I DM Pindo. In fact, I asked for his number from. She was then girlfriend, but now wife. So Nzigi, because I used to stay with her flatting. Okay. So asked for a number, like, then I text him. I'm like, hey, I've seen you take pictures and stuff like that. So I'd like to share to you. I'll shoot by second shooter all the time. He was like, no, that's fine. I'm chilling when I came back. Right, okay. Then we went to a wedding. I get a longer pass, take pictures. I'm shooting. Give them the pictures. Because sometimes in a wedding, there's a part where you need to take pictures of the groom side and the bride side.
And it's all happening at the same time. So,
exactly. Yeah. So Baba like, okay, no, sometimes I humble shoot.
Which is more important. The groom or the bride?
Obviously the bride. Obviously.
What did they give you?
I would say. I won't say, but looks how I'm So, what was happening? Shooting, but get tombe, shooter, and then they would guide me. It's okay, look, so. And then I think with time, I was able to then grasp, because it's okay, nabo rule of third, nabo ban, nabo leading lines, all those things. So, in a way, those things, after some time, they came naturally. You know, when you face Elena, you have to shoot the person abe rule of third. Then if there's leading lines, you know what to do now, the framing and everything. Now it's easy. So with time, and then I think there's this one weekend, Monsieur Shooter and I think Royal Swazi, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it was Royal Swazi. So they took the pictures and I caught my memory card. So Pindo the guy editor.
Oh,
exactly. So all this time being edit. Yeah. Over the guy edit on the side na manga shooting about to shoot element. So I was
a bit still rough.
Yeah. So ngsaza edit play around with Lightroom some best blues, let's be orange, just but later on zanga post I made sure. Yeah. So ngaqala edit. At that time I used to edit Storm like
one
use
by one.
Exposure, it's okay. Ngehlisa my highlights one. Until ngiyofika le ndasi, my colors, everything. Yeah, I used to do that. So now at least I know I would say I can paste the settings.
You can look at the whole pictures, kind of figure out what the environment was.
Yeah. So now it's easier. But in such a way that it will take me 30 minutes to edit one picture.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That time the actually Photoshop Lightroom. So I was like, no, it's fine. I got hlangana. But like, okay, no, they are fine. But some other lenny page, I think 2 weeks later or I don't
so
really
these
remember.
are ones that they took and then they gave it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Editing. Okay, bankai. It was okay, logo gwenda so, logo gwenda kanje. So now I got go to YouTube. But mostly I was on YouTube. Now actually logo. Logo gaso. Go to YouTube. Oh, okay. So this is how you create a preset. What is a preset? Then done. So after some time, now you're getting there. That's when the confusion started.
Are you still using your previous camera? Are you asking for a camera?
Still using the same camera. My first camera was a Nikon D5400.
5400 sounds familiar.
Yes, it's a crop sensor. Yeah, the 7-cell analog kit lens, logo 18 to 55. Exactly.
Okay, continue.
So this whole time I'm using that camera. No lens, no lighting, no speed light, zero. And mostly when I'm shooting with these guys, but I'm shooting main. So I'm grand.
So the confusion starts.
Confusion iyafika ke lapho ke kwathiwa muzi naku ke bhuti soyashuta. So shootela wena. Not client, it's muzi ngicela shoot. Who was this lady, man? I remember it was a lady.
What was the shoot about?
I think it was just a random shoot, Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't an event.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't an event. But it was a personal shoot.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So I'm shooter. I'm like, okay. Like, research. Yes, I still do research before I go to a shoot. But it's okay. I think I'm shooting log. Maybe try to refresh my mind because poses and everything. I do those things every now and then.
Okay.
So okay. Camera so. And they can't. Now, my settings you wakremile because it's YouTube. Maubugela lapa. As la belong lapa. Hi. Make sure your shutter speed is high. I mean, make sure blah blah blah. Shutter speed ngai mix alle.
Explain shutter speed.
Oh snap! Yeah, ne. Okay, yeah. Shutter speed is how fast the mirror turns, or how fast
the picture is taken.
The picture is taken. So, sensor if I get light. So the faster it closes, it means the shutter speed is fast. The slower it means if I got more light. Exactly. So it depends. All up on use shutter so. And the manga shoot but it's
Subagala also is you must
Oh snap!
yeah.
Yo.
No, so
Yeah,
you can use this one, but you must then
No, 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 I
expand
understand.
on,
I understand. I understand. So it was cloudy on the
There
day.
we
Yeah,
go.
it was cloudy on that day. So when I'm taking the pictures that dark, I'm like, but what is happening here? I'm like,
And
no,
now the
man.
thing is happening live.
Exactly. The model is expecting the next picture. I'm like, there's something wrong here. I'm like, oh. Then I remembered there's ice on it. Yeah.
And that's
Pumped up the ISO.
okay. Could
When I pumped up the ISO, took a picture, but now the picture is grainy.
So ISO is the camera digitally applying brightness
yeah.
to the picture.
Yep, yeah. So I'm like, no, man, reduce the ISO, picture's dark. So I don't know, while I was fiddling around the camera, oh man, shut up. So that's when I stopped cramming settings.
Now you're actually in the field and you need to apply
everything that you exactly.
And and now work.
Cram settings. Yeah, I decided from there because you know what? Every time I get there, I just take pictures and then see how everything goes. So I think I charged that lady 200.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was.
I mean, but it's starting out prices because.
Yeah, I think I charged her 200. But also I think my very first client was in Pretoria. There's this picture I took with my phone where the lady was.
There's a client's pic you took with your phone.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. There's this picture I took with my phone. The lady begabambel thing like this. Abuga Stombe Sak.
Okay, so it's a lady looking at her own
Look
picture.
at her own picture, exactly. So I took a picture from the back, exactly, showing her, and then I used that picture, exactly. It's like the lady's looking at herself while looking at herself.
Okay, see.
Exactly. So the guy saw that picture. His name is Tempis. Because Tempis is like, boy, it's like, oh, it's flatting. So I was like, hey, go down there, shoot. Luckily, I'm about to buy the camera. So I bought the camera. When it comes through, already I have the camera.
Oh, okay,
that's the very first client. We charge $50 boy.
And how did that go?
No, we went to a lap of auto pay home.
Okay, fair
we went to auto. Then everything went well. So yeah. Then from there, asked these guys, Bopino, guys, how do you guys charge? And they explained to me, goes, okay, no, you need to look into your skill set, one. Two, you need to look into the costs.
Of actually
exactly. The cost that it takes you to render that service itself. Also, you needed to look into if there's transport on top of the other costs. Yeah, all those things. I was like, okay, cool.
Food, accommodation,
exactly.
Things.
Yeah, well, like you need to include all those things before you even charge. The skill set on its own. Yeah, because you need to charge for shooting. You need to charge for editing. You need to charge the expenses. Exactly. So I'm like, ish. Yeah, good trick.
But you're still young. You're still young in the game, so you don't.
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
So whatever, they never even told me how much they charged at that time. Because I was trying to get how much do you guys charge. They're like, no, boy, relax. I want to just charge according to. Yeah, well, I'm like, okay, cool, it's fine. I think the first thing I charged money was 400. Nothing right. Yeah, nothing grand. I think I just shot once at night, used the speed light for thingy. I borrowed the speed light from them.
So a speed light is what?
It's a flash. That's just it. Yeah, it's just a flash. Yeah.
You're using too many terminologies.
That's the thing. The problem is, I'm used to it. So
no, I understand everything you're saying.
Yeah. But again, it's a flash. I use a flash, but the speed light is an external flash. Exactly. So I use that external flash at night, and then a softbox. So a softbox is more like some people call it an umbrella. Yeah, it softens the light so that the light won't be harsh on the subject or on
even
the
right now we have a huge softbox.
Exactly.
And you can even like bounce lights off the ceiling that can also make a softbox effect. Yeah.
That shooting then softbox at night. It was at Summerfields.
Okay.
The Summerfields is in charge. You see that side by the hotel. Came back and shoot an hour. I think I charged them like 400. Yeah. Abuya nangala nanga shoot. Things like that shoot 3 hours. I think hour. But it wasn't the problem.
Yeah, because you're still getting the experience.
Exactly. And The moment I got used to it, I was enjoying it. It's final, I can shoot at night. Yeah, so I did everything, came out good. They were happy with the pictures. So I'm like, actually, I can do this thing. Let me just continue.
So there's a thing to be said that you actually need to get out there and do the work so you can build your confidence. No one, you can't just walk in and just be naturally confident.
Yep.
It has to be built on something. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, as time went on, continued shooting, charge a band. Obviously, other people negotiate. Now, since you still don't trust yourself, you will be like, okay, no, it's fine. We can work with that amount of money, but I'm doing it because it's you. Yeah. So there was that. Continue shooting, and then also I was trying to learn at the same time.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube. Like every day I was on YouTube. Like till today also, I'm still on YouTube. Mostly this time around, I'm on YouTube for different reasons because of videography this time around, not pictures.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
So I continued shooting. Now it's time. Okay, they are sometimes not booked. So now I need to know other photographers. So I got a booking in Shadow. Yeah, I think I wanted Nombole Shwan. I think I called Dendlu, a little sister. Do you have Sean's number? I think it was Dendlu. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Dendlu.
Okay.
Yeah. So then he's like, yeah, I have it. Wangsendela. Call Sean, say Sean, I think name Shadow la. Man angizathi ngubamba umshado ngento so ngithinga so shoot yeah. But like no, it's no stress, it's fine, it's cover. That time I think benginale IDX vela I need to do video also. So on that day siyahamba uba like sure before sihambe ne because Sean wangitshela ukuthi busy. Then what no but I know a guy. Mbulelo. So called Mbulelo. Mbulelo say I think so shoot umshado la. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I'm available on the day. Charge my reading. I'm chill. Okay, sure. First team, because bring the access to more teams in. First team, some was all shoot. I did my crappy video, which never saw this light of day. But in yeah, it wasn't bad, but in
It was great.
Yeah, it was. When I saw you born in Amsla, so instead of me, I think what was distracting me, instead of me shooting, I was learning.
Oh, so you were all over. Your mindset was in two different places.
Exactly. Okay. So mbulelo yashuta ngayambu. Ade ishuta nje. Oh, okay, wenda so. Ngala nakumele shot focus ku video yakho boy. So I'm like, oh, okay. Luckily the client got the pictures that ipatalela because the video awazanga ipatalela from the balance. So kind of worked. What told Tombe for the money that she paid, and it was for the pictures. Benga ipatale video.
So in the act, when she inquired your services, the video was a bonus. It was an added on.
Yeah, yes.
And she could pay. And it was an option to pay additionally for.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I told her Tombe she was happy. Okay, sure. Then I started getting used to Mbulelo. Yeah. Oh, then one day we went to shoot some lady la pangasemvas.
Okay.
Yeah, lapho ke bese ngishuta la. Bese ngithwebula. Sahamba sawumshuta. So my only problem then was that I was not happy with my color grading.
Yeah.
Obviously, you'll never be happy with your color grading until you die, for sure. So I was not happy with my color grading. I was like, how do you color grade? I was like, okay, let's go for a shoot. So I shoot at this lady. Sahamba sa editor le tom. Editor. Okay, at first what I was editor njani. Editor,
and you're still editing like
I don't know, oh. But in general, editor just one picture. Obviously, you need to get the colors properly first and then paste to the next one.
So what I'd say about that is that the edit doesn't come in when you're in your laptop. It comes when you're actually out there shooting.
Exactly.
So you need to have your settings must coincide with how you're going to edit.
Yeah. True. So okay, edit. What I know why you talk about boy. This is how I do it. Now I edit I'm like, oh, okay. Actually, it's just that there's this feature
Which is what?
What's that feature?
Not S-curve.
No, S-curve. Slaughter taught me that,
okay.
yeah. S-curve, Slaughter taught me that. There's this feature, man. I think say color grading.
Ah, those circles with
not say my circles Lightroom. My circles I think I figured out about 2020,
okay.
2021. Yeah. There's this other one long past my circles. But it dealing my colors.
Is the one with like descriptions?
Yeah, that one. It's called Kamalayo, man.
I've never touched it.
I don't use it anymore. I use the color grading, but so that's why it's an clean.
Oh, okay.
Somebody went there of it. Lisha ngakona ngathi wenda manjela. Okay, ngambotho ndakasoka ngabotho. Oh, actually yeah, go grand sure. Ngafika ekhaya. Sengenda lento bekayenda le. Ha. Sashinja skipper.
Because you were not shooting the way he was shooting.
Exactly. Also, besides that, I'm just playing around with the colors, not knowing not achieve it. Exactly. Because with photography, you have to have the picture in mind, then work towards that. Exactly. So I'm like, how not blue from blue to yellow. Just skin, it's hard, no.
Something's off.
No.
But it off.
So I went to YouTube again. My phones, okay, actually, colors, my colors, skin, my colors are low, my colors are low. So, skin is layers, range around these colors. Then the guy started playing around, Google the foots, play around. Then, that's when I got it. Okay, so as I sang, YouTube, checking the colors, okay, I discovered, okay, I sang a Bambi, grand. So I think we then started the creativity part. We're focusing, we're harnessing the creative skill.
Oh, because now a lot of the time it was learning, it was technical.
Exactly, it was technical.
It's time to bring your creativity.
Your creativity, exactly. So we started shooting with this guy, Apelele. I did another shoot in, I think it was lockdown or before lockdown or Masakari COVID.
Wait, how was lockdown?
Yo! Can't shoot a match, boy. Actually, can't shoot a match, but luckily for me, I'm let out. Luckily for me. Luckily for me, I don't stay in town.
Okay.
So in as much as there was lockdown, but I could walk around to the mountains and whatever. So I'd walk around with my siblings, take pictures there, do whatever. That's when I mastered, what is it, slow shutter. Where you take a river and then the river
and then the water is like...
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. So that's when I mastered all those things.
Just explain it.
Slow shutter is, you remember when I said earlier, the shutter speed is high. So now the shutter speed is lower, but then I make sure that there's less light coming in as much as the shutter speed is low. So in order for you to make that, uneliso lagle camera, bitanga f-stop. So we are in piece at least. But more in piece at least, so it means you increase the f-stop. Exactly. So in that way, there'll be less light coming in.
So what effects does it have on the picture?
One, f-stop, it makes the whole frame to be in focus. It might not be, depends on how wide it is. Also,
so
if there's something,
in focus?
Yes. Also, if there's something behind your subject, that thing will also be in focus.
Yes.
Exactly. So I learned about it. No, so if the f-stop is high, then that way even something like will be in focus. Obviously, depending on how far. The further it is, it might be a little bit out of focus. But if it's closer, then everything will be in focus.
And then in context of the river, how does that affect the picture?
So if there's less light coming in, so it's like taking a picture. So lamandi aba blurry, but you have to make sure you are steady. The only thing so the water will look a bit cloudy of some sort.
As if it's still moving.
Exactly. So it creates a certain feel and a certain look. Yeah.
It brings the picture to life.
True. Also, the thing yeah.
Because the cameras back then, you couldn't, like, it was very difficult for you to control everything.
Yeah.
When you say everybody cheese, not everyone's going to be standing still.
Exactly.
Cheesing, yeah.
So yeah.
So now you're outside with your siblings.
Yeah,
nature.
taking pictures. Like everything.
So you did side business to sustain yourself in COVID times.
COVID times, yeah.
Bookings were not as.
There were no bookings yet. Only 0 bookings. zero.
Okay.
Okay, luckily the peak I had started it before lockdown. It's just that this time around I was expanding it. Yeah, so we started building a mahogo and then started taking it seriously. Yeah. But then with time, hi guys, I was bored, man. I looked down. Yo. So what we'll do, ne? We'd have sort of like what is it called? We had maybe let's say after building during the day, we're sort of like a tradition. So we'd cook outside, just so that we can chill because we had nothing to do. Yeah, so then I'd take pictures of the fire, take pictures of everything. Like in India, I was just taking pictures of random stuff. So in terms of stock footage, in India,
You realize.
MUZI SIMELANE boy, guy, grand. So we used to do that. Lockdown weather was bad. Maybe you'd get one gig once in a while. Yeah, but it was really bad. So after that, after lockdown, hey, you had to distract the trail of thought early.
No.
Then call Mangan.
No,
Before we talked about lockdown.
No, you said.
Oh, the creativity part.
Yes,
Yeah. Started shooting it more apparently. That's when, during that time, I met Sposet, so that I'm seeing my photography.
Oh, shout out to Msime.
Yeah.
Shout out to Msime.
Yeah. So met him, started shooting now. I think we had a shoot in El Garage, like Kabambulela. We're shooting Noma.
I think I've seen those pictures.
Yeah. Those pictures, yeah. So started doing those things. Sabosaba, right? Then again, I think I was good, man. Creative wise, I think now I can be able to express myself. Yeah, behind the camera, obviously, and then pose the model depending on what they want and what they
Because
want.
it's
to achieve.
collaborative for most of the time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So also other people think just because the shooting moves start applying. No, there's nothing like that. The person also contributes to the picture. Yeah. No, you have to show some life.
Okay, what about, again, I will have this conversation forever. So, speaking of modeling,
Yeah.
when you were doing your research or your previous history, how did that affect you now, being that, because you're kind of directing the person?
Yep.
So how did it affect your people skills in terms of like, hey, do this, do that? How did that?
Luckily, I've never had a problem with dealing with people. Yeah, ever in my life.
Okay.
I think maybe this time around I was able to deal with people cautiously, make sure I could see I'm hurt my emotions because other people are sensitive to different things. So you just have to make sure you just play around but be safe. And also make sure the person is comfortable around you.
Definitely.
So I try to make sure I would say, okay, firstly, I make you comfortable. Usually other people face challenges. So in order for you to feel good, this is what you have to do. Also, what I do in personal shoots, I play music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Play music, especially studio-wise. Play music because music distracts you. You find yourself dancing. So the moment you dance in front of the camera, me grand. Yeah, because I need that. I need exactly. Yes, exactly. Okay. So once you dance in front of the camera, you even easier to help around with poses and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you've gotten a grips of, the photography end. Now tell me, how did you get into videography? Like now I'm providing this as a service.
Okay, video. Ish. Yeah, video trick.
I know.
Video trick.
There are 3 cameras on us.
Video is trick. But then what happened was, while I was still shooting pictures, when working with Bo Pindo, I met this guy that was working with House Parks, Tribe Studios. Shout out to Tribe Studios, they're doing a big thing in the country. But yeah, I don't know if Ndabona said to this video or I don't know, whenever. But yeah. So what happened was I met him, he was doing video, Richard. So when I'm working with Pindo, because I would say I'm working this Pindo, so there's 2 cameras already, then that helps Sparks on the side, remember me say his camera, because already I know few things they video. And I'm learning on YouTube because YouTube has been my university. So what I do, I check, okay, when they got I go and so everything was okay. Like when I say worried in terms of we are going to frame it means now proper. Exactly. So that's how I got to learn the video to shoot it. But we edit and hey.
So like not
editing was still
So a video is more complex because there are more elements in it. You have to put in like you have to understand movements. You have to understand sounds. Yeah. So it's not just a still picture where you can get away with a few things. In video, you have to be more. Yeah, you have to do more.
There's a lot of things you need to think about. So when that was happening, I then decided, I want you to teach me how you edit your videos because I've seen some of his work. So I once went to his house. One James was, oh, okay, look at the big shoot. Or Father, James, or cut. I want to cut it to a beat, to a melody, whatever, everything. Maybe if a person was moving, and then must change to another angle, movement,
so that they
then continue, be continuous, exactly. And then transitions and everything, taught me all those things. But the problem is, he was doing it.
Not you.
Exactly.
Now it's time for you to do it.
Out of it, I think I gave him it was a problem. It was a mess. But I think with time, I got to learn. In as much as I'm not there yet, according to video, but I think I'm happy with the progress. Yeah, I'm really happy. And I know now there's a lot of things that I can do video-wise, and there's a lot of things that I've done. And there's videos that I've shown people, like, I can actually do this. Or like, I'm scared to post. But yeah, it's just something that's, I'll fix soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fix soon.
Okay, speaking of the posting, do you ever get to a point where, I guess we all do, but what makes you overcome that fear of posting? Because posting is not just good stuff, just on social media. It's you're opening yourself up.
Scary also.
You're opening yourself up to critique. Yeah. So how have you dealt with that aspect of, because you're creative at the end of the day.
Yeah.
How have you dealt with that? Now I can show the world whatever. Video, photography. How do you get over that? How do you?
My side is tricky. I still haven't got over it till today. Like sometimes I know, okay, this picture is good. Transfer it from the laptop to my phone. I know it's actually good. It's fire, boy. But you need to say, I need to post this. I need to post this. After I've phoned him for 3 months or even a year, every day,
wallpaper.
No, it will never make it to Instagram or wherever. No. So what I then decided, man, I was like, I need to post. So now what I do, once I decided on posting, I just post.
You don't think too much.
Nah, I don't. So but I still have that problem when it comes to video. I'm still scared. Yeah.
So this is what I would say, because I've talked to a bunch of creators in the country, in both social media, let's say it's an influencer, videographer, photographer, graphic designer. There still is that element of like, I don't know. And to me, it's never been that, because how I look at it as this is the quickest way to learn, this is the quickest way to get feedback. So even if the internet or wherever you're posting says, this is bad, try to ask, try to engage, why is it bad?
Or what do you think of it? What can I do better?
Because sometimes people will, say mean things for the sake of being mean, but that will be outweighed by the positive feedback that you're not expecting, that you probably will get, and on top of that, the feedback of like encouragement or critique for the better. So try by all means to look at it in that way.
But others will lie.
What do you mean they'll lie?
First time I blind boy. Who's born with a lesson?
It's definitely that.
No man, some people massage my emotions, but I'm give up.
Are you serious?
I'm sure there is people. You can't tell me to minutes the post out blind.
Yeah, but no, I get that, but to me it's always like a.
Or maybe then they're like when I'm corner in, I see blind. I'd say that.
Yeah, because again you have to look at it from, because I So I have two friends.
Maybe you critique yourself too much.
And that's what I was about to say. So I was saying, I was showing them a video I did that I gave to another client, and I was like, and I kept like I showed them the video, and I thought they'd pick up. You know when you're trying to stabilize the video.
Oh yeah, shape.
Yeah, like
I get that.
I made them play that video like 5 times.
And
I they didn't see it, and I had to show it to them, and they still didn't see it. And I was like, people really don't see this. So sometimes it's where people are coming from. They've never seen this. Therefore, hence whatever you're showing them.
Also, to let's go into the technical.
And also, as well, us on social media, we tend to follow other photographers, whether it's locally, world renowned. So we compare ourselves to them. You see.
Yep.
So yeah.
And that's the biggest mistake you'd ever make, comparing your work to someone else's work. Yeah, because meaning my progress, I'd say I'm very happy.
Yeah, because if you look at from where you came
very happy. Looking at first Mankara post to now, no, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Okay. And I can confidently show it like
I don't want to see my first Instagram. I think I was on a treadmill doing this. I was doing some silly thing. Anyway.
Yeah.
So here's my question. So going back to you starting somewhere, and now you're where you are now. Where to from here?
From here, I want to sort of like expand Birth Media. Yeah, I want to have editors. I think July, August. I was looking for video editors, but I couldn't get any around Matsapa. So if you're in Matsapa and want to edit videos, hit me up. Birth Media on Instagram and I'm on this Facebook, but Instagram, yeah, just DM me. So I wanted an editor because I felt like the work is now a lot. Yeah, I can't do it alone. Also, there's this thing, let's be doing admin, guys. Yo, also the record, send the invoice, send the portfolio. Yo, admin is a lot of
your own bookkeeping on top of that.
You are marketing, you are HR, you are the photographer, you're the videographer, you're the editor, you're the collaborate, you master sound, but not that I'm complaining, it's nice, it's just that sometimes it comes from Exactly.
And it's like to me, so I'm doing the reverse. Even though I do like photography, I'm focusing on video because it's something I'm mostly passionate about. It's not to say that I don't want to do pictures, but it's something that I'm in my head. I'm going, if I do pictures, it will be when I'm really comfortable.
Okay, but yeah, from here it's expanding Birth Media because I think personally, when I opened this company, I really wanted it to be more like I wouldn't say I want to create films, but I wanted to expand marketing-wise. Yeah, because I want people to enjoy the content. Sort of like, I'd say, Ishman, it's the perfect word. Yo.
Only you can bring up the word.
That's the thing. But again, I wanted to be, I want to hire photographers and videographers and then have someone who will be doing marketing and social media thingy.
So basically a production house.
Exactly, something like that. So I wanted to cover all those aspects and then sort of like focus on marketing. Do your marketing agency things. Yeah, but just start a brand from scratch. Meaning starting from scratch. See brand, see everything.
Marketing.
Exactly. So start from scratch. But I don't know if I'll get there or I'll just buy a ship and go somewhere. But I'd love to go there. But obviously everything one step at a time. Yeah. So if you have a product,
it's got here. Okay, what about you as the product?
I need the marketing.
No, but you are there. So
no, I get that, but I'm not good. Marketing-wise, I don't think I'm good.
Let me give context. So why I bring this up is because I feel like we also undersell ourselves. We don't market ourselves enough in photography. So what else in both
personally
video,
I don't.
yes, in both video and photography, the people that are creating the content for you guys, I don't think that we're doing enough to actually expose other people to our works. So they can go beyond even just you posting your work. It goes to like the behind the scenes who you've worked with. So you have to do more than just say, "Hi guys, I have an Instagram page." You can even go to the extent of creating your own websites and having having forums or whatever that bring people towards you. So I feel like we need to do more.
Yeah, I really do. But get called.
Yeah, I know.
No, we really need to do market. Okay, me personally, I don't feel like market myself that much. And to show that, I think 90% of my clients are word of mouth. Yeah, so okay, then they call. So I feel like we can do more also in terms of teaching our clients about, or the general public about photography and content creation.
What goes into it.
Exactly, so that people can understand. In Germany, I charge 1,000 per hour. So someone has to understand why 1,000 per hour. What goes into low 1,000? Because when you bring actually linear. Because what's a skill set in charge because I'm trying to we're not a huge market.
Make it accessible.
Exactly. Yeah, you can figure out it's 2.5 an hour. You should have told me 5. So to needs no 5 and Tom again retouch.
That's a lot of work actually.
That's what is happening in SA. Like 5 pictures, 2.5, all retouched. That's all. Yeah. So.
But again, South Africa is so I can bring back some marketing. We should not also make it seem like our market is only Swaziland.
True.
Our market is also. It's not also. Our market is the world.
It's because last month, no, that other month, me and Mulila went to Pretoria to shoot a wedding. I was doing video and he was doing pictures. The clients were very happy. Yeah.
So you see?
The clients were very happy because the lady was like, "Oh, something short." I think I over delivered. Yeah, because I created the movie. So she was like, actually, like it was my first draft. Yeah, I'm like, okay, please look at this. You'll tell me what you think because I can reduce it, make it shorter for you. Because you wanted something small, but I did this. I'm like, I'm happy. This is fine. This is perfect. Posted it. Everything was fine. So yeah, well, when you say our market, and then I get you.
Okay.
Yeah.
This has been Public TV bringing you the one and only
BIRTHMEDIA.
Any closing remarks you want to say to other people? Because I was telling him that I want to revive this platform where I talk to creatives and people going outside of the norm, because I feel like we need to shine a light at practically following your passion. Not just to say, "Oh, I'm passionate about this, I'll quit everything." No, but actually having a framework and knowing the challenges that goes to actually doing that. So I want you to just have the final word or say something to people who are in whatever field wanting to divert or do the abnormal thing. So yeah, just give them a bit of advice when it comes to
that. I accommodate everyone, also those who can hear Siswati. Yeah, but what I'd say is that try to do whatever you want to do. No matter what they say, try to do whatever you want to do. Because firstly, when I started photography, they were like, Muzi, stop that thing. Even my brother's like, you can't really get along. So I'm like, no, man. I'm taking pictures like, so what I'd say, just do whatever you want to do. Follow that passion. Yes, it's true that sometimes passion alone won't feed you. Yeah, but try to figure it out how you can work around that passion and make it work for you. So what I'd say is just, if you have something in mind, go for it. Yeah, no matter what it is, go for it. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Okay.
No matter how small or big it is, go for it.
You heard it here first. Thanks for watching. Do engage with us. Comments, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And as always, have a beautiful day. Peace. That is a cut.
Oh, Bobby.
What?